Hey guys, welcome to Juicy Tea, where I read out the best stories on Reddit, so you don't have to. The funny, shocking, and satisfyingly juicy. Give my daughter your car, she deserves it. Post by She Who Loves to Draw. A little background. First, I have a fairly decent car for its age, a 16-year-old Dodge Neon SE. And I have zero interest in getting anything different since it's reliable, still gets great gas mileage, is completely paid off, and handles great. It's blue and rusty, but I don't care. It gives the car character, you know? Second, this story takes place in Michigan, where anyone who lives here knows the roads suck. Potholes, uneven streets, and jagged pavement on every stretch of road you'll ever drive down. Getting a flat tire at least once in your life while living here is both a guarantee and a rite of passage. So, I was driving through town after my shift at work and had to take a really awful street. I do my best to avoid potholes, but they can't always be avoided. Lo and behold, my rear driver's side tyre takes a hit. I could feel that something was wrong with the tyre, so I pulled off the road as soon as I could. Turns out, I'd picked a used car lot and had plenty of room to inspect the damage. When I stepped out of the car to look at the tyre, another car pulled into the lot behind me and proceeded to park on the other side. I noticed that the tyre was low, but not flat. Fortunately, the pothole had only loosened the seal on the stem valve, and I could fix it with a can of Fix-A-Flat that I keep in my trunk. While I was fussing with my tyre, the dealership owner came out to greet me, most likely assuming that I was either there to trade in my car or shop around. When he saw that my tyre was low, he insisted that I pull my car further away from the side of the road and up towards the front of the dealership building, for safety reasons. I agreed and moved my car where instructed. Unbeknownst to me, I was being watched by a dreaded entitled parent and her demonic spawn. The owner gave me a hand and helped me with my tyre, made sure the valve was secured and that the pressure was stable. I thanked him for his help and sat back down in my car. As I put the key in the ignition, I heard something bang against my window. I looked up to see a woman, the stereotypical Karen, trying to get my attention. I rolled my window down to see what she wanted. My bad. Me. Yeah? What's up? Entitled parent. Are you through yet? Me? Am I... what? Entitled parent. Through. Are you through yet? Because my daughter's been waiting long enough. I looked past her and saw her 16-year-old daughter, dressed in a dark miniskirt, white tank top that showed everything, and 4-inch heels. This is February, by the way. She was also wearing so much cheap makeup, you'd think she was auditioning as the role as the Joker. Me. Waiting for what? Entitled parent. Don't act cute. She needs her turn. You've already taken up enough of our time. Me. What are you talking about? Entitled parent. Are you stupid? Your test drive is over. Now it's entitled brat's turn. The entitled brat is standing behind her mother with her arms crossed and giving me a smug, wow, are all you commoners so stupid? Type of grin on her arrogant face. Me. Oh, I figured it out pretty quick and tried to defuse the situation. I wasn't on a test drive. I own... Entitled parent. I said get out! Me, this is my car. Entitled parent. No, it's not. I just saw you pull back into the lot. We were behind you this entire time, so don't try to lie to me. Me, I wasn't. Entitled parent. You didn't even go inside the building to sign the papers, so I know you're lying to me. You didn't buy this car. You're just being a stubborn little biatch. Me. No, this is my car. I have the register. Entitled parent. What the F is wrong with you? Get out now! Me. No, this is my car. Entitled parent. No, it's not. My daughter wants it, and I'm gonna buy it for her right now. She tried to pull my door open, but thankfully, I'd locked it when I got inside. Entitled parent. Give me the key! Before I had a chance to say anything else, she reached in through my window and made a grab for the key in the ignition. The key was on a keyring with my apartment key and 4 others, so clearly not the dealership's key. When she tried to pull it out, I grabbed her arm and pushed her back. Me. Get away! Entitled parent. You little biatch! You just assaulted me! I quickly rolled up my window and was ready to turn on the engine and drive off when I saw the owner returning. Dealership owner. Ma'am, what's going on? Entitled parent. This little slut just assaulted me. Call the police. She attacked me because I told her to let my daughter have a test drive, and now she's trying to steal the car. The owner looked at me, looked at my worn-out, dirty car with a faded bumper sticker on the trunk, and looked at the woman like, are you serious right now? Dealership owner, ma'am, this car isn't for sale. This is her car. Entitled parent, no it's not. Until she signs the paperwork, it's not hers. And my daughter wants to drive it. She just got her license and I promised her I'd get her a blue car. And this is the only blue car in the lot. It was not. There was another blue car parked right behind her. And yes, her 16-year-old daughter, who just got her license, was going to test drive a car in heels. What the F? Dealership owner, ma'am, this car isn't mine to sell. It already belongs to her. Entitled parent, no it doesn't. I saw her drive the car into the lot, and I saw you telling her to pull up to the building. Stop trying to lie to me. Dealership owner, she had a low tire. She pulled off. Entitled parent, why won't you let my daughter have her turn? She deserves her turn. Is it because my daughter isn't all tatted up like this little slut? Note what the daughter was wearing. I was wearing blue jeans, tennis shoes, a baggy t-shirt with Kirby on it, and a green jacket over the top. The only visible skin was my hands, neck and face. Dealership owner, ma'am, stop. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Entitled parent, no! My daughter needs this car! I promised her! And all you're doing is wasting my time! Dealership owner, I'm asking you nicely to leave before I call the cops. Entitled parent, you do that, and I'll tell the cops that this biatch assaulted me, pushed my daughter, and that you're selling stolen cars. Now give my daughter this car right now, or else. She actually said or else, like a damn cartoon villain. She also said give, like does she expect to get it for free now? Dealership owner, ma'am, leave. Entitled parent, this is ridiculous. She pulls out her phone to call the cops herself. You're going to regret being so disrespectful to me. All you had to do was sell me this car, but no, you decided that this slut was better than my daughter. My daughter deserves this car. I know I wasn't in the wrong, but I was still a bit nervous. I looked at the owner through the windshield and he gave me a look that said, everything will be fine, watch this. About 5 minutes later, a patrol car pulled up and the officer approached the owner. Before he even had the chance to ask any questions, the entitled parent began shrieking at him at full volume. Entitled parent, I want that biatch arrested! She assaulted me and my daughter, and now she's trying to steal my daughter's car! The cop was unfazed and just looked at me and then over at the owner without blinking. Cop, hey Jerry, is this true? Dealership owner, not a word of it, Frank. If you want, you can check the lot security cameras. The entitled parent was fuming, and the entitled brat just rolled her eyes, like we're boring her. Entitled parent, why? Don't you believe me? You're not seriously gonna take her word over mine. Just look at her. Cop, ma'am, I need to get both sides of the story. Now, you said she tried to steal. Entitled parent, yes, that's my daughter's car. Cop, alright, fine, that's easy enough to prove. The cop walked over and motioned for me to open the door. I did, and he of course asked my ID, my registration, and my proof of insurance. He saw my name on the license and registration, which were also dated from almost 2 years ago, were a match. He just gave a nod and handed back my stuff and closed the door. Cop, ma'am, that's her car. Entitled parent, not possible. She just got here. She couldn't have signed the papers. Why are you all so against my daughter? She needs a car. Cop, ma'am, you do realize it's a crime to try and file a false police report. This car isn't stolen, and I seriously doubt she assaulted you. I'm going to look at the cameras, and if I find that you're lying to me... Entitled parent grabbed her daughter's arm and pulled her along. Entitled parent, F this place! All these cars are trash anyway. My daughter deserves better than anything that slut would ever drive. The cop stuck around until the entitled parent left, apologised to me for the disturbance, and wished me a good day. Before he left, he said goodbye to the owner, again calling him by his first name. Dealership owner, don't worry about her, I don't think she'll be back again, and if she does show up again, my brother Frank will be back too. He slipped me a business card, joking that if I ever needed another car in the near future, he'd ensure that no crazy people were hiding in the trunk. I thanked the man for coming to my rescue and drove off. Ever since, I've been trying to figure out why my old car was so important to the entitled parent. Seriously, it's not that great of a car. Old, losing its pep, and needing some TLC. But I still love my blue bastard. She just couldn't handle being told no. I gotta wonder what she thought would happen when she told the cop that the car was stolen. Did she really think that he'd just be like, "Yep, that checks out, hand over the car"? If you like this video, please let me know, and subscribe for more juicy tea.